Very good evening, all of you. Hope you all are doing well. Let's start with today's session. Quick recap of last session. Right, guys? Last session we discussed about different constraints, right? Different constraints like not null constraint, then unique constraint, check constraint, default, primary key constraint, foreign key constraint, isn't it? And then I told you how to give these constraints. You can give at column level also, table level also. Okay? We have discussed about what is primary key, what is foreign key, when we have to make a composite key as a primary key. All that in the last session we have discussed. Then I told you the syntax also of how to add a foreign key. Now, today we are going to discuss about cascading rules associated with foreign key only. That is, uh, I hope you remember about the parent table concept and the child table. This is the parent table and child table. So child table contains what? Foreign key. My child table contains one column, which is a foreign key. And you know that every foreign key refers the value from the primary key of the parent table. Isn't it? I've shared the screen, I guess. Or no, guys?
Yes, it is visible.
Huh, okay. So there is a child table. In child table, there is some column called as a foreign key, and foreign key always refers the value from the parent table's primary key. So whatever values are there in the parent table primary key, they are always referred here. So we generally call it as a referenced table and a referencing table. Child is a referencing table, parent is a reference table. Getting? And child is existence dependent on parent. Right? Now what I want is like if suppose I delete any record from the parent, if I'm deleting any record from the parent, and if there is a referenced records in the child we have records which are referencing this parent record, then what action to take? Okay, like you are deleting some record from the parent table, like if this parent is department table and child is a employee table, and from that department you are deleting some department number 10 sales suppose, and there are many employees who are belonging to department number 10. There may be some employees who are belonging to department number 10. So if I'm deleting that department and if there are referenced records in the child table, then what action to take? Getting? Whether automatically the child record also should delete when parent record is deleted. If your parent record is deleted, then is the child also to be automatically deleted? Or when the parent is deleted, the child record which are referenced, are they to be set to null or don't allow only to do it? Like if you're trying to delete a parent record and if there are referenced records in the child, then don't allow only that deletion. That deletion is violated. Getting? So how to inform that don't allow or set it null, or if this parent is deleted, automatically delete the child, that you give it by cascading rules. Getting? So cascading rules means what action to take. Cascading rules means what action your DBMS is supposed to perform when you do any delete or update operation on the parent, and if there are referenced records in the child. अंडरस्टैंडिंग? अगर पैरेंट का कोई रिकॉर्ड आप डिलीट या अपडेट कर रहे हैं and if there are referenced record in the child, then what action to take? That is decided by cascading rules. Meaning whether the parent deleted then automatic child also deleted, or parent deleted then the child foreign key value make it null, or don't allow only the deletion if the parent values are referred in the child, that we give it by cascading rule. Now, how to give this cascading rules? That I'll tell you. Okay, like when we are creating the child table, that time we write foreign key. Last time we have seen this, guys. If you remember, just please recall it. When we create child table, that time we give that in the child table we give foreign key. Then who is your foreign key? Like suppose department ID. Getting DPT ID suppose. And then you tell that it is referencing to which table. So references which table? Department tables, whichever column. Getting? And after that, you have to give the cascading rule. Like on delete what to do. So here you have to write on delete. If I write cascade, then automatically when the parent is deleted, child is deleted. If I write word cascade. On delete set null if I write. Then what will happen? If the parent is deleted, the corresponding child records referenced child record, their foreign key value is set to null. Getting? Or on delete restrict. On delete restrict if I write. Yeah, no action. Then what it will do? It will not allow anything to get deleted. If you are trying to delete a parent record, it will not delete the parent also and the reference child also. जो चाइल्ड रिकॉर्ड रेफर हुए हैं उनको भी डिलीट नहीं करेगा और पेरेंट को भी डिलीट नहीं करेगा. गेटिंग? विच इज बाय डिफॉल्ट द एक्शन इज रिस्ट्रिक्ट. तो उस समय ये लिखने की भी जरूरत नहीं रहती है. ठीक है. नाउ इट इज नॉट ओनली फॉर अपडेट, इट इज फॉर डिलीट ऑल्सो. सॉरी, इट इज नॉट ओनली फॉर डिलीट, इट इज फॉर अपडेट एज वेल. Like what action you want to do when the parent record primary key is updated. Like if the department ID 10 sales, the ID is modified. It has become from 10 to 100. अगर sales का ID 100 हो गया तो यहाँ काफी सारे employees रहेंगे जिनका foreign key क्या रहेगा? 10. Means there are many employees who are working in department number 10. Getting? तो अगर आपने लिखा on update cascade, so automatically what will happen? If the parent primary key is modified, all the foreign keys are also changed. ये 10 automatic 100 हो जाएगा. अगर आपने क्या लिखा है? On update cascade. On update set null किया है. तो if this is change, here it is not change. Here it is just set to null. Null. Foreign key. And on update restrict लिखा है तो it will not allow to modify this also and this also. माने parent का भी record modify नहीं होगा और child का भी modify नहीं होगा. Getting, guys? So that is the action happening when you write on delete cascade, on update cascade, or on delete set null, on update set null, or on delete restrict, on update restrict. Okay, and this when you have to give, when you give the foreign key किस में देते हो? Child table में. Getting? So please recall last, because between 3-4 days there was a gap, so you might have skipped it और वो थोड़ा निकल गया रहेगा ब्रेन से. तो प्लीज रिकॉल करो लास्ट सेशन we have discussed about all the keys and all, primary key, foreign key, unique constraint, not null constraint, default constraint, check constraint, right or no? All these things we have studied. In that, then in more detail, we discussed about primary key and foreign key. Then how to give these keys, column level or table level. Then generally when to give table level, when it is composite. एक से ज्यादा keys को मिलके primary key बनाना है, तो वो composite primary key बना. तो that time you have to go for table level only. Then in detail about foreign key we discussed. Reference table, referencing table, also called as a parent table, child table. Then how to give that foreign key, that also last time we have discussed. See, foreign key, then from the above keys, who is your foreign key? Then it is referencing to which parent table, and that parent table's primary key. Because I told you, foreign key is a column in one table, which is referencing its value from the primary key of some another table. किसी दूसरे टेबल की प्राइमरी की को वो रेफर करता है. ठीक है. Now, in detail about this cascading rules, we'll talk, and then I'll give you the demonstration also of these cascading rules. So, what are cascading rules? Already I told you. These rules decide what action to take when you're doing any delete or update of which record? Parent record. When you're doing delete or update of the parent record, then what action to take on the child record which are referencing that parent record. वो चाइल्ड रिकॉर्ड जो उस पेरेंट रिकॉर्ड के प्राइमरी की को रेफर कर रहा है, उन चाइल्ड रिकॉर्ड्स पे क्या एक्शन लेना है, ये कौन तय करता है? कैस्केडिंग रूल्स. ओके, तो कैस्केडिंग आर सेट ऑफ रूल्स विच डिसाइड, डिक्टेट बोलो, डिसाइड बोलो, what action should be taken automatically when a referenced row in the parent table is modified or deleted. तो parent table में अगर कोई रिकॉर्ड डिलीट या मॉडिफाई हुआ तो ये parent रिकॉर्ड को चाइल्ड में जहां जहां रेफर किया है उन पे क्या एक्शन लेने का है, दैट हु डिसाइड्स? कैस्केडिंग रूल. ठीक है, तो देखो, अगर आपने लिखा ऑन डिलीट cascade, then what it is going to do? Just now I told you, on delete cascade. If I do so, if the parent is deleted, will it automatically delete child, guys? Just give me yes or no confirmation.
Yes.
And if the parent is updated, automatically child is also updated.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you give cascade, then if a row in the parent table is updated or deleted, all the related rows in the child table will automatically be updated or deleted. जैसे parent में department number 10 मैंने delete किया, and अपने cascading rule क्या लिखा है? On delete cascade, then it will automatically delete all the employees from that department. उस डिपार्टमेंट के सारे रिकॉर्ड्स डिलीट कर देगा, मीन्स रेफरेंस्ड. एंड सेम वे अपडेट, इफ डिपार्टमेंट नंबर 10 इज मॉडिफाइड टू 100, 10 को 100 बना दिया, ठीक है, तो ऑटोमेटिकली ऑल द रेफरेंस्ड रिकॉर्ड्स फॉरेन की इज ऑल्सो चेंज टू 100. बट दिस विल हैपन ओनली व्हेन यू गिव कैस्केडिंग रूल, cascade, on delete cascade, on update cascade. See here, if a row in the parent table is updated or deleted, all the related rows in the child table will also be automatically updated or deleted. Then second action is set null, which also I told you. जब आप लिखोगे ना on delete cascade की जगह पे अगर दिया है set null, then if the parent record is deleted, will it automatically delete child record or will it just set the foreign key value to null? Child table के foreign key value को क्या बना देगा? null. Only which values will become null? Which are referred. जैसे यहां डिपार्टमेंट नंबर 10, ठीक है, सेल्स 10 का 100 बना, तो here you have many employee who are working in department 10. Okay, so their 10 will become null. This 10 will become null. Set null. ठीक है, see here, set null. If a row in the parent table is updated or deleted, all the corresponding foreign key values in the child table will be null. Actually, there is no need to mention corresponding foreign key value in the child table. Why? Because foreign key किसमें ही होता है? Child table. And primary key किसमें होगा? Parent table. Foreign key is the value which is referred from the primary key of some another table, guys. तो प्राइमरी की ये किसी पेरेंट टेबल में ही होने वाला है एंड फॉरेन की ये चाइल्ड में ही होता है, बट फिर भी क्लैरिफिकेशन के लिए लिखा. तो फॉरेन की वैल्यू इन द चाइल्ड टेबल विल बी सेट टू नल, एंड ये लास्ट जो होता है वो बाय डिफॉल्ट ही होता है. मीन्स व्हेन यू डोंट गिव एनी कैस्केडिंग रूल्स, it will take this only, restrict or no action. Means what it will do, if the parent is deleted, the child won't get deleted, both won't get deleted. मैंने दोनों का deletion reject करेगा, bounce करेगा. It will not allow only to do the deletion of both. And same is for update. Blocks the modification or deletion of a referenced row in the parent table if related rows exist in the child. It is maintaining referential integrity. Integrity means uh, maintaining the values in such a way that they are not going against the rules. जो भी आपके स्टैंडर्ड रूल्स है वो रूल्स को फॉलो कर रहा है तो हम कहते हैं इंटीग्रिटी. ये वर्ड हम बहुत बार बोलते भी है ना, मेंटेन द नेशनल इंटीग्रिटी. मीन्स अगर आप सिटीजन ऑफ इंडिया है तो सी टू इट दैट यू आर नॉट टेलिंग बैड अबाउट द कंट्री टू समवन एल्स. रिस्पेक्ट योर कंट्री, गेटिंग रिस्पेक्ट टू ऑल द रिलीजन्स, ऑल द कास्ट, ऑल जेंडर. तो ये सब क्या है, अगर ये रिस्पेक्ट कर रहे हैं तो हम बोलते हैं ना इंटीग्रिटी मेंटेन करना है. नो देन जंतर मंतर पे जो होता है वो होता है. गेटिंग? तो इन शॉर्ट व्हाट आई वांट टू से इज दैट integrity meaning whatever values are there in the table they are following the rule. They are not एक भी वैल्यू रूल को नहीं फॉलो करे ऐसा नहीं है. सारे वैल्यूज ये स्टैंडर्ड वैल्यू है. एक भी वैल्यू रूल के बाहर की वैल्यू नहीं है. गेटिंग? तो रेफरेंशियल इंटीग्रिटी कब होता है, जब एक टेबल किसी दूसरे टेबल की वैल्यू को रेफर कर रहा है. तो उसमें ऐसा आएगा ही नहीं कि द वैल्यू इज नॉट फ्रॉम दैट अदर टेबल. उसके अलावा वैल्यू है नहीं. इट विल बी ऑलवेज फ्रॉम दैट पैरेंट टेबल. गेटिंग? ओके, तो आई होप ये रूल्स क्लियर है. सिंटैक्स देता हूं, फिर हम इसका एक डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन भी दिखाता हूं. सो ऑन डिलीट कैस्केड का रूल तो ऑलरेडी बताया हुआ है तुम्हें, that if you put on delete cascade clause, then what it will do, if the parent is deleted, automatically the records from the child are also deleted which are referencing that parent value. Correct? Indicates that if a row in the parent is deleted, all the corresponding rows in the child will automatically be deleted. Corresponding, you insist on that. नहीं तो parent का एक record delete किया तो child के सब delete नहीं, जो referred हुआ है वही. Only the records which are referred, they are getting. Like you are deleting department 10 sales. So from employee, it is not going to delete all the employee. It will delete only those employees which are working in department 10. Getting? Syntax is तरह से देखो. When you give foreign key, who is the foreign key from the above column? This column is your foreign key. It is referencing some parent table's primary key. This is the primary key of this table. Now you may say why to mention that sometimes the names can be different. Means parent table के primary key का नाम may be PID है और इधर foreign key को आपने पूरा parent ID, but still they are referring the same column. Then for clarification you have to write. Getting? And then on delete cascade. After that, along with that on update cascade भी लिख सकते हो. So same way on update cascade. Now what will on update cascade do? If the value of the primary key in the parent table changes, parent table के primary key की value आपने change कर दी, then automatically it will change the foreign key value which are referencing this primary key. ये primary key चाइल्ड टेबल में जहां जहां रेफर्ड है उसकी वैल्यू भी चेंज हो जाएगी. लाइक इन द पैरेंट टेबल 10 सेल्स, तो आई हैव अपडेटेड इट टू 100. मैंने 100 कर दिया. तो इधर जितने भी एम्प्लॉइज है, दोज हु आर वर्किंग इन डिपार्टमेंट 10, एज मेनी एम्प्लॉइज, दे आर 10 is going to become 100. That 10 is going to become 100 automatic because on update cascade. Okay, I hope you got it. See, the on update cascade clause indicates that if a row in the parent table is updated, all the corresponding rows in the child table will be automatically updated. Corresponding means समझा ना? जो इस प्राइमरी की को वहां रेफर कर रहा है। पेरेंट टेबल के प्राइमरी की वैल्यू ये चाइल्ड टेबल के फॉरेन की में रेफर हो रही है, उसको ऑटोमेटिकली अपडेट करेगा। Getting? And syntactically you can see like this: foreign key from the above column. Who is the foreign key? This parent id. References which table? Parent table. This is the primary key of this parent table. And then on update cascade. ठीक है, अब मैंने ये दो ही लिखा है, only two I have given, but you know that on update set null भी होता है, on cascade set null, on update no action और restrict भी होता है, तो that you can write, but mainly मुझे on update cascade के बारे में बताना था। ठीक है, तो what we'll do, we'll take one example where we'll create one parent table, then we'll create a child table. While creating child table, we will give this rules, ये rules दे देंगे, and then we will see that if I delete parent, is it automatically deleting child? parent को delete किया तो वो automatic child को भी delete करता है या नहीं? ठीक है, तो you'll get an idea. Now MySQL already have started. Last time we have created, but चलो again हम लोग we'll just drop this schema. Okay. We'll create one database. Create database empdb देता हूं. Okay, database created. Use empdb. Okay, so please guys, at this point if you have any doubt please tell me. कॉन्सेप्ट इधर तक का क्लियर है तो मुझे बताओ फटाफट.
Yes, clear.
Okay, तो create database employee db, then we will use that database, then we will create one data table. So I'm creating first parent table, suppose department dpt. Okay, in that I'll take did integer primary key, dname varchar 50 I'll take, not null I'll put. And if you want few more columns of department like department location, then department extension number, that you can add. That depends on the application to application. Here the main intention is to tell you about foreign key. Okay, the cascading rule, foreign key along with that cascading rule. To create table dept, did, dname. ठीक है, now parent table is created. We will add some records in it. Insert into dpt values like department 10 I'll take, sales 20, purchase I'll put 30, IT we will take 40, HR I'll add. Okay, now this much I will execute it. Now you can see there are four records. Four records are added in department. Now what we'll do is we'll create one child table. Create table employee with employee ID, integer, primary key. One more thing I'll tell you here, if you add auto increment here, then what facility you get? Auto increment. ठीक है, if you give auto increment, then when you are inserting employee record, no need to give EID. While you are inserting the record, no need to give employee ID. It will take it automatic incrementing from 1. If you want to give start value, there is a provision. When you complete it, there you have to write value, increment value equal to something. I'll tell you that. So increment value nahi, start value. So when the table is over, there you can mention what is the start value. So I'll show you, don't worry. So if you give start 100, then it will start from 100. By default, it starts from 1. Now the benefit is what? When you're inserting the record, for each record, no need to give employee ID. Automatic, it will take the next incrementing number. In some other database management, there is something else. Like if you go to Postgres, they have given serial. Postgres में इसी जगह पे serial दिया हुआ है. Getting? In Oracle, you have to create it. आपको ये ऐसे concept खुद से बनाना पड़ेगा by sequences. You have to create a sequence and then use it. So employee ID, then employee name. Suppose I'm putting salary over here as float. Okay, your salary को भी default value देना है, दे सकते हो. And last is department ID. Okay, department ID, integer. Done. अभी कॉलम्स तो बता दिए, एम्प्लॉय आईडी, एम्प्लॉय नेम, सैलरी, डिपार्टमेंट आईडी. बट आपको बताना है कि ये डिपार्टमेंट आईडी फॉरेन की है. तो आई एम गोइंग टू गिव फॉरेन की एट अ टेबल लेवल. आई होप यू नो इट. टेबल लेवल मीन्स you list out all the column and then you write the constraint. So at the end, I'm writing foreign key. Who is the foreign key? DID. Referencing whom? Department DID. And now I'm going to give cascading rules like on, delete, cascade, on, update, cascade. So what will happen? Whenever you delete any employee, department, if you delete department, automatic, all the employees of that department will also get deleted. अगर एक डिपार्टमेंट डिलीट किया तो वो डिपार्टमेंट का जो फॉरेन की वैल्यू, प्राइमरी की है, वो इस टेबल में जहां जहां फॉरेन की पे है, वो सारे रिकॉर्ड्स ऑटोमेटिक डिलीट हो जाएंगे. And same is the case for update. Okay, I'll show you setting not null also. वो भी दिखाता हूँ, don't worry. Main is to see the demonstration. SQL is more of practice. Now we are only in the stage of learning commands. Yet हम scenario based questions को solve नहीं कर रहे, because we haven't completed the conceptual things. So concept उसका syntax, concept उसका syntax. एक बार syntactic चीजें सब पढ़ लिया, then we can start applying it on the scenarios. Scenarios में समझा ना, मैं situations देते रहूँगा कि this is one table, this is another, इनमें ये relationship है. Then you will create table, you will add records, and then you will solve the queries based on them. ठीक है? अभी इसमें भी कुछ records add करता है, table create हुआ है. Okay, so what I can do is I can ask to the AI tool. Okay, what I'll do is I'll tell to the AI tool that please add some records in it. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll paste this department and even this complete. Okay, and then I'll paste this employee after this. And then what we'll do is we will instruct to AI that please generate 20, 30 sample records for employee table. Okay, so it will generate in such a way that some are in department 10, some will be in 20, some will be in 30. That way it will generate and give you sample records. ठीक है, देखो इसमें से कुछ 20 डिपार्टमेंट में, कोई 30 में, कोई 10 में, लाइक दैट. तो राइट, देखो जैसे 8 एम्प्लॉइज आर इन सेल्स, 7 इन परचेस, 9 in IT, 6 in HR, that way. Now we will just copy this, paste it. Now can you see, while inserting the record, insert into employee, we have mentioned the column names. This question I had asked in one lecture. I hope you remember when we have to give this column names. When it is mandatory to write column names when you're doing inserting. So two reasons are there. One, when you're not going to give the values in the same order, the order in which your columns are. आपके कॉलम्स जिस ऑर्डर में हैं उसी ऑर्डर में आप वैल्यूज नहीं देने वाले हो वन एंड सेकंड इफ सम कॉलम वैल्यूज आर मिसिंग कुछ कॉलम के वैल्यूज अगर मिसिंग है तो यहां कॉलम नेम्स देना पड़ेगा तो जैसे मैंने इधर ई आई डी नहीं दिया वाई बिकॉज इट्स वैल्यू इज ऑटो इंक्रीमेंट सो एवरी वन विल गेट ऑटो इंक्रीमेंट 1 2 3 लाइक दैट गेटिंग तो आई run this. Okay, at any point if you have doubt, if you have any query, please ask me. 30 or 20 records, 30 records I inserted. So I'll just display them. Select star from employee. Employee have taken only EM. Can you see? Okay, now what we have to check is that if I modify any department number, like this is belonging to sales 10. So I'm changing the department number 10 to 100. Are automatically employees who are working in department 10, is their department number also changing to 100? क्या देखना पड़ेगा कि यहां जो डिपार्टमेंट 10 है वो भी ऑटोमेटिक 100 होता है कि नहीं एंड होना चाहिए वाई बिकॉज वी हैव मेंशनड इट व्हाइल क्रिएटिंग टेबल सी ऑन डिलीट कैस्केड ऑन अपडेट कैस्केड तो लेट्स सी बट फॉर दैट वी हैवंट लर्नड अबाउट अपडेट कमांड एंड डिलीट कमांड है ना वो दो कमांड हमने पढ़ा नहीं है बट अभी टाइम बिंग के लिए जो जितना मैं बताता हूं उतना समझ लो ठीक है Now, according to MySQL, they say that update and delete are very serious commands. Okay, so directly you cannot issue it. There are some flags which MySQL has disabled it. Disabled बोलने की जगह पे enabled है जो हमें disabled करना है. Understanding? There are some flags which are enabled and that flag indicates that can the user issue update command and delete command. तो अगर यूजर अपडेट या डिलीट इशू करने जाता है एंड अगर वो फ्लैग सेट है तो इट विल नॉट अलाउ यू टू डू दैट ऑपरेशन इट इज जस्ट अ पार्ट ऑफ सिक्योरिटी MySQL डायरेक्ट नहीं करके देता है लाइक एग्जांपल देखो इफ आई एम अपडेटिंग होम डिपार्टमेंट update dbt set did equal to 100 where did equal to 10 ये अपना क्वेरी है मीन्स जिसका डिपार्टमेंट आईडी 10 है उसको 100 बना वी आर गोइंग टू लर्न अभी ये टॉपिक होने के बाद द नेक्स्ट टॉपिक इज अपडेट डिलीट ऑल दैट ओनली वी आर गोइंग टू लर्न गाइस ठीक है सी नाउ इन दिस केस इट गॉट एग्जीक्यूटेड चल गया क्यों क्योंकि मेरे मशीन पे वो फ्लैग में भी डिसेबल्ड है मैंने वो बाय डिफॉल्ट अनेबल्ड होता है बट वो क्या हुआ रहेगा डिसेबल्ड रहेगा इफ इन योर मशीन okay if in your machine it is showing error it is not allowing you to do update operation then I'll just tell you okay yeah. SQL save updates equal to 0 करो means actually that flag is 1 वो flag 1 है by default it is 1 understanding guys and that is the reason in safe mode it is always in the safe mode it doesn't allow you directly to do update operation मेरे इसमें हो गया क्योंकि वो फ्लैग मेरे इसमें मे बी क्या है डिसेबल्ड है तो क्या करना पड़ता है you can check in your machine does it give an error if it is giving error you can give me confirmation set save updates. ठीक है, it is case insensitive equal to 0 करना है. ये फ्लैग बाय डिफॉल्ट क्या होता है, 1 होता है. एंड दैट इज द रीजन व्हेन यू डायरेक्टली ट्राई टू इशू सच अपडेट कमांड और डिलीट कमांड, देन इट विल डिनाई इट. इट विल से दैट यू आर इन अ सेफ मोड. तो आप लोग उसको जो 1 है उसको 0 कर दो. तो नाउ दैट फ्लैग इज डिसेबल्ड. तो नाउ इट विल अलाउ यू टू डू इट. गेटिंग? तो check it in your machine also, does it happen or no? You can give me that confirmation. Yes, guys. Anyone who is trying in your machine, you're getting this error. If not, then also, if yes, then also you please tell me. Now, can you see one department? Okay, you're listening to me, no? All of you.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Sure. Okay, so please tell me that if you're trying along with me, then you're getting.
I'm not getting any error.
You didn't get any
Yeah.
error. So no
I
problem. Maybe that flag is.
yeah. I did it before.
You might have done it already. ठीक है, no problem. Done. Now this query is executed. One record is affected because there was one department with the number 10. Now check here. Select star from department. Can you see that sales, which was 10, has become 100? But let's see all the employees. Okay, all the employees who were belonging to department 10, is their number also changed? See. Can you see? Has it modified all those who were belonging to department 10? Is their number changed to 100, guys?
Yes.
So that is why, because you have given on update cascade. Getting? यहां देखो आपने on update क्या दिया है, on update cascade. Therefore, like that. Same way, suppose I'm trying to delete. Okay, so here what I'll do is I'll delete from DPT where DID equal to 100. ठीक है, तो मैं डिपार्टमेंट नंबर 100 को डिलीट कर रहा हूं. मींस आई एम रिमूविंग डिपार्टमेंट 100 नाउ. So as we have mentioned on delete cascade, will it automatically delete all the employees also whose department ID is 100? Yes. देखो. Now one row deleted, and one row affected because there was only one department with 100. You can check the department records. Now in department, is department 100 gone? You're having only 20, 30, 40. Check the employee records as well. See. Is it showing only 23 records? Whereas we have 30 record. Means our 7 records of department 100 gone. Gone. Can you see? एक भी दिख रहा है यहाँ. All those who are, means 7 records of department 100 automatically deleted. Getting? So this has happened because we have mentioned on delete cascade. Now what I'll do is, again, I'll just drop that table, only employee table, and I'll recreate it. You can drop it by, or you can drop both the table and again create it, and again add the same record, doesn't matter. Okay? So first I'll delete employee, and then I'll delete department. Okay, now we will recreate it. First I'll create department table. Okay, then I'll add 4 records in it. Okay, then if you want, you can check those records, 4 records. Now, when we are creating employee table, one change I do. I hope you all are able to watch this properly. On delete, instead of cascade, I'll write set null. Instead of null, you can give any other value also. So here, default, we are setting it to null. So on update, set null. Now you'll come to know how it works. See, employee table created, then I'll add employee records. Okay, see here. Now employee records also gone. Now what I'll do is I'll update the department's ID from 10 to 100. डिपार्टमेंट की आईडी जो 10 थी उसको 100 कर दिया. ठीक है, तो इफ यू सी डिपार्टमेंट रिकॉर्ड्स नाउ, one record you'll see whose ID is changed from 10 to 100. But in employee table, you try to check the employee record. All those employees whose ID, okay, all those employee whose ID was 100, it is set to null. Can you see? Null, null. Means here altogether we have 30 records only. But 30 में से देखो 30 में से जितने भी रिकॉर्ड्स थे जिनका डिपार्टमेंट आईडी क्या था 100 था, वो नल हो गया. अंडरस्टैंडिंग? एंड सेम थिंग इज नॉट फॉर अपडेट, फॉर डिलीट ऑल्सो. अभी मैं क्या करता हूं, डिलीट फ्रॉम डिपार्टमेंट वेर डी आई डी इक्वल टू 20 करता हूं. सो आई एम डिलीटिंग department 20. But now what will happen? All the employees who are working in 20, they will not get deleted. Only their DID will be set to null. देखो ये 20, 20, 20. That everything will become null. See here, guys. Okay, one record from department gone. You can check. See, 20 is gone, 30, 40, 100. Now check the employee records. Are employee records also deleted, or those employees who were belonging to 20, is their foreign key value set to null? See, वो भी set to null हो गए. राइट और नो? देखो जो भी 20 वाले थे वो भी सेट टू क्या हो गए, नल. ओके गाइस, आई होप इट इज क्लियर. एंड अगर रिस्ट्रिक्ट दिया है, इफ यू गिव रिस्ट्रिक्ट, देन इट विल नॉट अलाउ ओनली टू डू डिलीट और अपडेट. मींस पेरेंट को डिलीट किया तो ऑटोमेटिक चाइल्ड नहीं, दोनों डिलीट नहीं होगा. इट विल नॉट अलाउ पेरेंट डिलीशन ऑल्सो, चाइल्ड डिलीशन. Getting? Which is by default actually. Means आपको on delete and on update के बाद restrict लिखने की जरूरत भी नहीं, वो डिफॉल्ट ही होता है. अंडरस्टैंडिंग? सी, वो भी मैं दिखा देता हूं. Again, quickly we will drop the table and recreate it. Now for dropping also there is a command, but you can do everything through mouse also. That is the speciality of this tool. Okay, workbench, which is the client tool provided, right? See, I am creating department, I am adding department in it, then you can check the departments. ठीक है? Then I am creating employee, but here now the another rule I am giving, that is on delete set null, instead of that restrict, and on update restrict. which नहीं भी लिखा रहता था, ये पार्ट ही नहीं लिखा रहता था ना, ये इतना पूरा on delete restrict on update, it is by default that only. Getting? See, confirmation देता हूं. Okay, employee table created. Then we will add employee records. You can check the employee records. See, 30 employee records are there. Now what we'll do is we will try to update department 10 to 100. ठीक है, देखो. Does it give an error? Cannot delete or update a parent row. Why? Because that parent row value is referred in the child table. अब जो parent row को 10 को 100 बना रहे, तो it is saying that 10 is referred in the child table. देखो, ये foreign key है ना, 10, यहाँ 10 है, तो that 10 is the primary key but referred here in the foreign key. And on delete cascade भी नहीं दिया है, and on delete set null भी नहीं दिया है, on delete restrict, तो both deletions not allowed. Understanding? I hope this concept is clear. Is it deleting? Check करो, delete नहीं हुआ है. All the records are as it is. Delete नहीं, update. And same way for delete. Suppose आप 20 department को delete करने जाते हैं. That time also it will give you an error. Is it giving error? Cannot delete or update parent row. Why it is not allowing to delete or update parent row? Because two reasons. It is having referenced value in the child table. Is it having a referenced value in the child table? Yes. And second, the cascading rule given is, आपने cascading rule क्या दिया? On delete set null दिया है, on delete update दिया है, restrict. And as you have given restrict, it is not allowing anything like insert, update or delete on parent, because it is saying that parent primary key is referred in the child's foreign key. तो इंटीग्रिटी मेंटेन होना चाहिए ना, कि फॉरेन की के वैल्यूज ये कहां से ही है, कहीं और से नहीं ले रहा है, फ्रॉम 10, 20, 30 एंड 40. तो इफ दिस फॉरेन की is having something other than 10, 20, 30, 40, यहां कहीं 60 आया, यहां कहीं 70, तो विल से व्हाट, इंटीग्रिटी नहीं मेंटेन हो रहा है. एंड कौन सी इंटीग्रिटी? रेफरेंशियल है. व्हाई रेफरेंशियल? बिकॉज दीज वैल्यूज आर रेफर्ड फ्रॉम द प्राइमरी की. प्राइमरी की से रेफर किया, पेरेंट के प्राइमरी की से ये रेफर. तो इफ दीज वैल्यूज आर नॉट फ्रॉम द पेरेंट्स प्राइमरी की, it is not maintaining the integrity, referential integrity. Okay, there can be data integrity also. Data integrity like check clause दिया रहेगा. Like while creating salary, here the check is given. That check salary between 50,000 to 3 lakh. तो अगर किसी की सैलरी 50 से कम है या 3,000 के ऊपर है, तो that is also violating the integrity. It is a data integrity. Getting or no? Clear? So the word integrity is so common in English, which is applicable here also. ठीक है? So is this part clear to you guys?
Yes.
Okay. A quite simple question I'm going to give you. Not very much difficult. So that we can make use of this ahead in different exercises. We will use this table only for queries which will be solving ahead, like in update or in group by, then aggregates. That time the same table we'll try to use. So quickly you can develop this. Okay, that create a database for a company net to net. Okay, use this database to create tables. create following table into this database: employee, ID, name, age, department, city, salary. Insert records. Now it's not necessary the same record. You can ask to the AI tool to generate some sample record and display all the employees in the above table. For time being, only this much. Then on the same table, we will be doing aggregates, group by, so many things we'll do. Okay? Can you do this quickly? I'll just create a new query tab. Okay. I'll create a database. Net to net. So I'll give net to net DB, suppose. Okay. Then we will use that database. Then we will create table. Create table employee. First is ID, integer, primary key. And if you want it to be an auto increment, you can give. Then name, varchar 100. Suppose I'm putting constraint like not null. Then age, integer. Here I'm putting a check clause. Age between 18 and suppose maximum till 75 we are allowing to work. Okay, some companies allow. Okay, then age is okay. Then department, varchar 50, suppose. Here also, if you want to put check, you can give like check. And what I'll give, department in, and the list you can give like HR, IT, finance, marketing. One more I'll put. So what this constraint will do, it will always check. Whenever you will add department, it will check whether that department is from which department only. HR, IT, finance, marketing. Okay. After department, then city. Or 50 only I'll give. You're not null, suppose. For city also, if you want to give constraint that it should be from this for city only. Okay. Then comes salary. Int. Here also, if you want to give constraint like this, check salary between suppose 15,000, okay, and 1,50,000. Maximum this much. Okay, so this way we have created one table. Okay, guys, salary between 15,000 and 1,50,000. Table created. Now we will generate some sample records for this. Okay, so I'll ask to the AI tool that please generate some sample record. Some 50 to 100. As much maximum records, more good query output you get. When you'll solve scenario-based questions, that time you get good output. If you have less records, some test cases may not be satisfied. Okay, so please generate some 50 to 100 sample records. That's all. It will automatically generate and give you with different salaries, 39,000, 69,000. So we will be using the same table, guys, later when we will go for select query with where, then aggregate functions, group by, having, window functions. That time we will use the same table. Okay, so I'll just paste it here. records are inserted. Around 98 records it has generated and given. Now it depends on your machine how much it has given to you. Okay? And then the last question in this is display all the values in about table. So I'll issue our select query. Select star from employee. Okay, so when I run this, is it displaying all the 98 records? And they have got automatic incrementing employee ID, name, age. Age also it has taken from 18 to 75 only. Departments also from that given. And then the city and salary, different salaries. So same table we will be using for solving questions in the subsequent lectures. Okay? Okay? So the next questions you can try it whenever you get time. You can just take a screenshot of it. Quickly you can take the screenshot and just tell me if you have taken the screenshot. Just
Done.
okay. Then this one more. Whenever you get time, you can solve. जब भी time मिलता है solve करो. And here the sample 5 records are there. If you are taking help of AI tool, tell to AI tool that consider these categories and generate some 100 to 200 product records and all. So that afterwards, when I'll give you some exercises in which where clause will be there, then nested queries will be there, or aggregate functions will apply, group by and all. So that time these tables we will be using. Okay? Okay. So for today, we have to take a pause here. Now tomorrow we will be learning some more DML commands like update, then delete, then some alter table, how to modify the table structure and all that in the coming lecture.